Hello friends, it's Bridget Wood here to bring you along with me as I implement nutritional cannabis into my diet. I'm from Oklahoma, which recently passed medical cannabis, making it the 30th state in the nation to do so. I've been an organizer and activist in the fight and have long awaited the opportunity to practice what I preach. In my life of activism, I've met thousands of people who are sick and suffering from a multitude of maladies. I've long suspected that almost all of those people could benefit from medical cannabis. Whether it be autoimmune disease, anxiety, or cancer, cannabis can have a major role in fighting these life-threatening illnesses. I myself suffer from rheumatoid and psoriatic arthritis, and I've been in a constant state of learning in order to treat my conditions. Learning to stack healthy behaviors is key. Drink more water, get plenty of sleep, exercise, take less pharma. All of those behaviors are needed in order to achieve good health. When a lot of people think of medical cannabis therapy methods, many tend to picture smoking as the primary method of delivery. I've met many people over the years who dismiss the possibility of relief from medical cannabis because they were unable or unwilling to smoke it. And that's absolutely okay. What's not okay is missing out on the benefits of medical cannabis. And so today I'm going to share with you a simple recipe that gives a whole lot of room for improvisation. In order for me to help spread the good word about nutritional cannabis and how to implement it into your diet, the fine folks at Dank Medic Dispensary in Bartlesville kindly sponsored a few videos, and I thank them. Dank Medic is my hometown dispensary right in the heart of downtown Bartlesville, and they have the patients as a priority with their regularly scheduled low-cost patient drives. Please go give them a like on Facebook, and don't forget to click the subscribe link here and share so I can continue to share what I know about implementing raw cannabis into my diet so you can too. Okay, so to the salad. It's full of colorful raw veggies, which are simply bursting with flavonoids. Flavonoids are associated with positive actions such as anti-inflammatory and neuroprotectant properties. This salad also includes raw cannabis, which is one of the most nutritionally dense vegetables on the planet, containing magnesium, calcium, potassium, zinc, phosphorus, and fiber. Raw cannabis is also a more sustainable way to get all of your omega fatty acids without having to worry about the bioaccumulation of methylmercury in fish. Omega-3, 6, and 9, they're all in there. You just need to get enough in your system to make a difference. How much is that exactly? We don't know yet. The science isn't all in. So I can't say eating this food will cure your illness or exactly how much to use because I'm no scientist. I'm simply a medical cannabis patient putting my plan into action now that we have achieved legalization, which we must continue to fight and protect. I know eating raw, clean superfoods on a regular basis will certainly make you feel better because I live it. And feeling better, that's the goal here. Raw cannabis is packed full of THCA, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidant and without heat applied is non-psychoactive. THCA does not produce euphoria. It is through the process of decarboxylation that changes the chemical compound into THC. THC is what produces that lifted state. The euphoria may or may not be a good thing for you depending on your health and situation. So for this meal, you will need to proceed with caution. This salad might contain some kick depending on the strength of the infused olive oil in the dressing, as well as used to massage the kale. Drizzled on top will be a delicious lemon ginger dressing with fresh cannabis buds and the infused olive oil as the base. The infused oil does contain THC and depending on your tolerance might be psychoactive, so proceed with caution. For those who do not want to experience any possible euphoria, simply use olive oil that has not been infused with cannabis. When you get down to it, this salad and its accompanying dressing is a culmination of more than one school of thought. Put it all together and you have a whammy of a meal to give your system a leg up on achieving better health when you implement it and food like it into your life regularly. So let me show you what I mean. One great attribute to this meal is it's easy to make enough for lunch for the week in advance or on the side for more than one night. All put together, it looks pretty stored in mason jars and it's easy to transport. Just keep your dressing to the side until you're ready to eat and add a little protein and you're set for each day. This is based on the Detox Salad premise, and the veggies chosen are not an exact science. Part of implementing healthy behaviors is compliance, and my goal is to share ideas that are simple and affordable to allow you to properly feed your endocannabinoid system, or ECS, so you have a chance to achieve homeostasis. Today, for my salad, I chose kale, red cabbage, carrots, sweet peppers, broccoli, avocado, and of course raw cannabis leaves. In the salad, I used fresh sugar leaves from trim from a recent harvest. I saved everything, gave it a quick rinse, and stored it in the fridge where it can stay fresh for several days. Raw cannabis leaves of all varieties, from fan leaves to buds, can all be eaten, but the concentration of THCA increases the more tender part of the plant you are using. I think of food as medicine, and this food is made with the express intent on healing. So I used a fairly high grade of material and plan to consume it all. You can choose any number of veggies to include in your version: beets, cauliflower, spinach, celery, cucumber, parsley, cilantro. They're all helpful to the digestive tract and help support the immune system. So feel free to go dig in the fridge and see how many of these beauties you have to get started. So first, the dressing. Chop a 1-inch square of ginger and drop it into the blender. Add 3/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/6 teaspoon salt, kosher is best, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of lecithin, which improves the texture of the dressing and preserves its stability. Next, add a splash of apple cider vinegar and just a few little buds of fresh cannabis, which I use GG for. Blend until you create a pleasing texture. Mix all of this together and adjust to taste. Then store in the fridge for as long as a week. Next, chop and massage 1 bunch of kale, stripping it of the bitter center rib. Gently wash the leaves in warm water, then pat dry. Notice the leaves getting a deeper hue of green, and you'll know you're doing it right. Chop the kale into thin strips suitable for eating and add about 1/3 cup of olive oil. In this case, I chose infused olive oil made with cannabis flower, sponsored by Dank Medic. So thank you so much to them for their assistance. Next, use the juice of 1 lemon and a pinch of salt. Mix well and sit in the fridge to break down into a more mellow flavor. So, chop the remaining veggies and mix them all together. It's beautiful. You may choose to put a serving of salad in mason jars to take with you, keeping in mind your choice of dressing and the oil used for massaging the kale. It is your responsibility to use this recipe ideas with caution and understand your intentions for the use of this meal pertaining to your health. This is a meal that used both raw cannabis, which is non-euphoric, and with infused oil that, depending on your tolerance, could affect you in a lifted fashion. At any time in the preparation, you may choose to use simple olive oil straight from the store and only add non-euphoric raw cannabis, which in its unaltered state, without heat being applied to reduce any psychoactive properties. Although I would like to mention both the lemon and vinegar can cause some amount of decarboxylation the longer they sit in the fridge. So these are all things to consider. Although, quite honestly, this meal isn't going to send you to the moon, but it might put a smile on your face. I like to top it with almonds or hemp seed, sunflower seeds, also avocado and mango are all strong contenders. It just depends on my mood. This is a beautiful meal, no matter how you serve it, and it feels good in my body. I would like to encourage my fellow medical cannabis patients to home grow so you too can implement raw cannabis into your diet. Please subscribe and share so I can continue to bring you along this long-awaited road to fruition, implementing medical and nutritional cannabis into my diet, with the lofty goal of achieving homeostasis. I hope you choose to try nutritional cannabis along with me, stacking multiple layers of therapy. It's a healthy method of delivery that allows you to tolerate higher doses of cannabis for a more powerful effect. I'll be back soon with more videos. One more thanks to Dank Medic, and I'll see you the next time. Until then, don't forget to eat raw cannabis.